Within minutes of the San Bernardino attack, we saw lawmakers and journalists pushing gun control. Yet local gun shops in the blue state of California are actually reporting very long lines. There has also been a significant uptick in the number of requests for gun background checks across the nation. And how? Wait till you hear the numbers. Joining us now with more, Dana Lash, host of Dana on the Blaze TV and talk radio host, and Robert Zimmerman, a Democratic National Committee member from New York, Clinton donor, and co-founder of Zimmerman Edelson Public Relations. Good to see you both.
Good to be with
you.
So
the numbers are pretty staggering. On Black Friday, the FBI said it processed 185,000 plus gun background checks, most recorded on a single day. This is not the right graphic. In November, the FBI had one of the highest months on record for background checks. And on it goes, including, as I said, Robert, in California. Why?
Well, Megyn, that doesn't concern me at all. The fact that
well,
people
if it concerns you, why do you think it is?
Well, obviously, Megyn, when you have a situation where we're facing unprecedented concerns throughout the world, people want to protect themselves, and that's fine. The issue is not whether people buy guns. The issue is watching the Republican Congress and the right wing allow terrorist suspects to buy and collect firearms. The issue is watching the Republican Congress weaken the background checks. That's the concern that should galvanize all of us. And in fact, according to Frank Luntz, a Republican pollster, 80% of all people, of all citizens, and 74% of gun owners want to see stronger background checks, contrary to what the NRA is trying to do.
Those same Americans seem to be rushing to the gun stores right now, Dana.
Yeah, well, I have to wonder if Robert has ever even purchased a firearm. Look, Megyn, the president told everyone, Josh Earnest told everyone, go home for Thanksgiving and talk about gun control. And look what happened. Sales went through the roof that Friday. And no, it's not Republicans that are trying to keep terrorists into guns. Look, when you purchase a firearm, you already check the terror watch list. It pings that watch list. It pings everything. If someone's a terrorist, they're going to be denied, plain and simple.
Not true. If you're a terrorist suspect,
Robert,
that's not the case, Dana.
Hold on, I'll give you the floor in a second. Go ahead, Dana. Sorry, finish.
You have to bring federal charges against someone. If you want to render any suspected terrorist to be a prohibited possessor, you have to bring federal charges. The evidence has to either convict them or exonerate them. Just merely suspicion, that's a
You're ducking the issue, Dana.
Okay, go ahead, Robert.
Here's the deal. If you are on a terror watch list, or if you're on a no-fly list, you are allowed, because of the Republican Congress, to buy and collect firearms. And I wish the Republicans would show the courage they show in standing up to Syrian children trying to come here for safety. I wish they show that same courage in standing up to ISIS.
Don't say that, because we just spent an hour talking about how DNI Clapper is confirming that ISIS is in fact trying to infiltrate the refugees to get them into the U.S.
And the point simply is, Megyn, where's that courage in standing up to the NRA?
Okay, that's fine. You can make that point. But, Dana, what about that? Because that's something the president made a big issue out of, which sounds bad, that you got terrorists on the no-fly list who can get guns. Speak to that.
Yeah, well, my question is, well, then, if they think that there are terrorists that are so dangerous out there that they can't purchase firearms, why aren't they charging them? Keep in mind, Megyn, that we have
sometimes
thousands
it's just
of
suspicion, but you can't actually charge.
Americans. We have innocent Americans on this list. There have been 2-year-olds, 8-year-olds. My uncle was on this list.
Why shouldn't they have to wait to get a gun just so we can make sure the terrorists don't get one?
They already pinged the list. Whenever
Dana, you want to worry about the civil liberties of terrorist suspects.
No,
but Robert, look at this. Last question. Now it's time for the chart that we put up too early. Look, Robert, look at the gun sales during the Obama era.
Right.
Beginning 2010. Look at them surge. Whatever he's doing and saying isn't working.
It's not about that, Megyn. And very frankly, everyone has the right to get a gun legally. That's not even the question. The question simply is, when are we going to see the Republicans show the courage to stand up to make sure that Americans have guns safely and we can put aggressive background checks in place?
Bring charges.
Well, we've accomplished nothing. But it was nice to see you both, as it always is.
Thank you, Megyn.
Good to be with you. Merry Christmas.